Good morning, YouTube. Wing Family Racing here. Update. Everybody's asked me for an update, so I guess I'll do videos. I've been trying to find an editing software that works for how I'm recording and dropping my video. So learning a little bit about AirDrop and how to keep all that in the cloud, so to speak. So hopefully it'll get better. I do have a couple different things I'm working with, so we'll see what happens. So with the truck, I know it's been almost a year. Bear with me. Went through some times, switched jobs, so on and so forth. Personal issues, family issues. Last year, lost my dad. Really tough time. And just been struggling through it. So the project has definitely keep me on my toes. Keeps me looking forward to doing something. It's a long process. Anybody that's wanting to build a project, whether it's street daily driven street car, street truck, it's not as easy as one thinks. I got this truck in October of 23, and we figured, yeah, it'll be about, I guess, a year or so. Be about how long it took us, and started tearing everything out of it. Took all the interior out, stripped everything for weight, stripped all the wiring, harness, everything that came from the factory on this thing is pretty much going to be gone, except for like the brake booster, brake, reservoir, and the headlights and taillights. Still have working windows. It's an LS 6 liter. Nothing special, so to speak. It's got some ACES, EFI, intake, ECU, CDI. We got the CDI system for the coil distribution units. Pretty slick deal. It's a clean truck. We're still probably 4 or 5 months out from finishing what we have here. Again, just when you start taking things on, you don't realize like how much fabrication and things that you're going to have to put into it. Like down here, we got the full Caltrax split monoleaf, and we're putting sliders on it in the back. And so in order to do the sliders, we had to remove the original spring mount, which is that big old bulky thing hanging there. So we have to cut those off, which you see on this side is done. It's all cut off. However, gonna have to make a plate to weld onto that area so that I have more adjustment to what I'm trying to do. So stay tuned and we'll show you that. Okay, so here we are. This is the Calvert slider that I was talking about. So this is to be placed upside down like this. This part here would attach to the frame, and your spring eyelet obviously goes to this. So obviously applied force, allowing it to slide forward, as well as it's got a small adjustment to go backwards built in. It's like 3/4 of an inch. However, to get this to attach to the frame and not be solid mount is a feat. So what I came up with was this. So my idea is to take this piece and fabricate out of a piece of 3/8 mild steel, a bracket for this to mount to. So if I cut this in steel and I drill all my hole placements right at every inch, I should have 3 adjustments built into the slider, meaning now I can move the slider backwards and backwards again, and or forward all the way up, depending on just how much weight we have to put in the truck, so on and so forth. So my idea is to have this piece here. I'm going to fabricate out of, like I said, a piece of 3/8. I'll drill and tap all these holes so that we can just nut and bolt, or essentially nut and bolt, right to this plate, and we'll be able to move these sliders if need be for future application, so we're not stuck. So the idea is to put some nice long slots within this down the middle, and weld this piece to the frame. And then the slider, once this is mounted to the frame, will attach to it as such. So keep you posted on that. That's my next feat, so that we can get these springs hung. I did order purchase. If you'll see, it says HDP 3-inch. Needed a 3.25 rear end perch. So Calvert's awesome. Reached out to them. They instantly got right back to me, said they were shipping out the set that I needed, to go ahead and label a number on the box, send it back, and they would take care of it. So shout out to Calvert for their customer service, taking care of us. I appreciate it a lot. Then we can get into a little more of hanging this rear end properly. So stay tuned, have more. Like, share, subscribe. Wing Family Racing.